This video is for any of my friends out there who are feeling stuck in waiting for their manifestation. If you've been watching a bunch of videos on how to manifest, if you've been journaling, doing your intentions, doing your affirmations, maybe vision boarding, maybe doing a bunch of 555 or 369 or 2-cup method, and you're just doing all these things and it still hasn't happened, today's video is really for you. Because if you've been waiting for a long time for something to manifest, guess what? You are not alone. And you are in good company, and there isn't a creator amongst us who hasn't been in that situation before. Yes, including me. This has happened to me as well. And so in today's video, I want to talk to you about really the most important thing that you need to know if you are stuck, and that's that there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, everything is working out. Everything is okay. Your dream is coming. It could happen at any time. You just have to do one thing, and that is give up. You got to give up. That's it. And so in today's video, I want to share a couple things with you that are going to make it easier for you to let go so that your manifestation can come. Now, the first thing that I want to share with you here, if you're stuck with something, there's something that you want to manifest and it hasn't come yet, is that, you do not need to prove your manifesting skills to anybody, not even to yourself. I think a lot of people out there who are learning about the law of attraction, they are frequently suffering from imposter syndrome. Have you ever heard of imposter syndrome before? Well, it's a psychological term and it means something very specific. In fact, I've got the actual definition here. I'm going to read you the definition. Okay. Definition of imposter syndrome is the persistent inability to believe that one's successes are deserved or has been legitimately achieved as a result of one's own efforts or skills. Okay. So the idea that even though you are a manifester, you don't really believe that you're a manifester, or that you're a fake, or that you're a phony, or that, you're not legit. Okay. I think that's very common for people to experience. And you see this in lots of different places in life. A lot of times it happens in a job. So I know, like back when I was younger, I used to bartend, and that was kind of how I made money. And it wasn't until I had my 4th bartending job that I really started to feel like I was a bartender. Like if I told somebody I was a bartender when I was at my 2nd job, my 3rd job, or my 1st job, I would tell them that, but I'm kind of like, oh, not really a bartender. I hope they don't find out that I'm a fraud, right? Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like you had a job, or maybe you were in a group, and there was something that you were doing and you had a label, but you didn't feel that you lived up to that label? It didn't matter that I was getting paid as a bartender. Didn't matter that I was making drinks. Didn't matter that I was on the payroll and all of that. I still didn't feel like one because I had imposter syndrome. And if you've ever had imposter syndrome, I would love to hear about it. If you have an example of that in your own life, please go ahead and share it in the comments because I'd love to read your story. But imposter syndrome, it happens in things like jobs or in groups, other areas of life. Maybe you're a new mom and you don't feel like a mom yet. It happens in all different places in life, but it also happens with people who are deliberate creators. Now, if you want to manifest something and it's not coming right away, it can be very easy to fall into that feeling of imposter syndrome. I'm not the one really creating this. I'm not a good manifester. I'm not the person in charge here. Things are happening to me. I'm not the one actually doing it. I'm a fake. Very easy to fall into that way of thinking. And unfortunately, if we are feeling like imposters and if we are suffering from imposter syndrome while we're trying to manifest, what are we putting out into the universe? Doubt. Doubt that we can do it. Doubt that we are the ones doing it. Doubt that it can come easily. Okay. And so the universe always matches us with what we're putting out. And so if you're feeling any kind of imposter syndrome, okay, if you're feeling like you don't have what it takes, okay, you're putting that doubt into the universe, and the universe is going to match you up with a reality that is going to reinforce that belief, because that's how the law of attraction works. It's going to reinforce your doubt. So that thing that you want will not show up because you're doubting that it will show up. So the universe is going to show you that doubt in its ability to manifest. Now, this is one of the primary reasons why giving up on your manifestation, putting down the 5-5-5 and the 3-6-9, the 2-cup method, putting all of that away can be helpful when you're stuck, because when you just give it up, you stop focusing on the idea that it isn't going to work and that you are an imposter. And so that allows you to take the doubt out of the equation. And a lot of times, if you just let the doubt out of the equation, the thing that you want will show up. And this leads into my next important point here for you if you are feeling stuck in your manifesting. And it is that you already are a manifesting master. You may feel like an imposter. You may feel like a beginner, but you already are a master manifester. You have literally nothing to prove to anyone. Not even to yourself, okay? That's how good of a creator you already are. See, you already are the creator of your reality. You didn't start becoming the creator of your reality when you learned about the law of attraction, okay? You've been the creator of your reality the entire time. And your reality, like all of it. So if you're sitting on a couch or a chair, you created that. You manifested that. If there's a bird in the sky, you manifested that. There's time on the clock, on the wall, you manifested that. You're manifesting all of it. Not just the things that you're wishing for. Not just those things like you want some money or a new relationship or a new car or a new job right now. That's not the only thing you're manifesting. You're manifesting all of it. See, all of your reality is a manifestation of your consciousness. And notice that you're manifesting a lot of stuff, and you're not trying to manifest any of the stuff that's in front of you right now. And you didn't have to think about putting that couch there or putting that bird there or sticking the time on the clock on that wall. You didn't have to think about that. It just happened without trying. It happened automatically. It happened instantly because it was a match to your consciousness. And this is the secondary reason why giving up on your manifestation is why it will manifest when you give up, okay? Because there is no try in manifesting. No try. It just happens, right? So it's not ask, believe, try, receive. It's not ask, believe, work hard, receive, or ask, believe, do a bunch of affirmations and receive. It's just ask, believe, receive. That's it. And although you may take your general reality for granted, and it may be hard to reconcile the fact that you put it all there, when there have been things that you know you've manifested, I guarantee you, they've always come easily. They've just shown up. You did not have to hustle. They showed up at the moment that you stopped hustling, or the moment that you gave up, or the moment that you just detached or let go. So trying to hold on and make your manifestation happen actually pushes it away. It's that giving up that allows you to release the trying, okay? Because you do not have to try to manifest anything. You already are a manifesting master. You already are manifesting everything instantly, quickly, without even having to think or try. All right, I have another really important piece of information for you about why giving up is going to help you manifest your dream, and something that'll make it easier for you to give up so you can manifest. But first, if you like law of attraction videos that help you manifest the life of your dreams, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, go ahead and turn on the little handy notification bell so that you are notified whenever I release a new video. I put out content like this every single week, and I know you're going to love it. All right, but here's something else that's going to help you let go and give up so that the thing that you want will manifest. And it's something important that a lot of people say, but I'm going to say it and I'm going to give you kind of an analogy to hopefully make it easier to conceptualize, because I think a lot of times people have a hard time conceptualizing what this means. And the thing I need to tell you is that your dream does exist now. Okay, so everything exists simultaneously in this now moment. And so your dream is not far away. Rather, it's right here, right now. And at any time, you can align with it. And so the way that I'm going to explain this is through Photoshop, because I was thinking about Photoshop. Because of the work that I do, I use Photoshop a lot. And so if you haven't used Photoshop before, I'm going to try to explain this, hopefully in a way that makes sense. I know Canva kind of works like this too, but if you've never used this kind of photo editing software, it's okay. I'm still going to kind of explain it to you. All right. So let's say that I want to make something like a thumbnail. Okay. And I want to use Photoshop. Well, Photoshop will allow me to make thumbnails for my YouTube channel. And so what Photoshop does is it uses something called layers. And so on the photo editing software, you can make layers with one image in front of another, in front of another, in front of another. And so this way I could have a background, like a background image on one layer. I could put an image of me on the next layer, and I could put text on the next layer. And when you look at all of it, you see all of it there. You see the words, you see me, you see the background. There are 3 different layers, but when you look at them all together, it looks like one particular image. Now, Photoshop also has a really interesting thing, which is that you can hide layers. So let's say I have my thumbnail and it has my background, it has me, it has my text. Well, if for whatever reason I don't want to see something, like maybe I don't want to see the text, I don't have to delete the text. I just hit a little button that hides it. So I hit the little hide button and the text disappears. And now all you'll see is the background and me. Now, if I take the hide button off, all of a sudden the text will reappear. I could hide me, I could hide the background, I could hide the text, but it's all there. It's all there right now. That's how reality is. Okay. Anything that could ever possibly be is there right now. All right. So right now you're looking out there into your reality and you're looking into a screen. So when I look out into the world with my 2 eyes, I see a screen. So that's kind of like my thumbnail. Okay. That's my thumbnail of reality. And anything that could possibly be on that thumbnail exists right now, simultaneously. Now, some of it is hidden. Some of it is behind images and you can't see it. And some things that are there have literally been hidden. Like I've gone and hidden those things, so I cannot see them. They're not there in the frame. But they all exist now simultaneously. And if I wanted to, I could pull any of them up to view at any point in time. Okay, so that's what we mean when we say everything exists now. It's all there. It's all layered up there. And you could bring any of it up at any time to see it. Now, when you worry about a dream manifesting, so maybe you want to see some money on your thumbnail. Okay, that's what you want to see. But you're not seeing the money. When we worry about the money, when we try to get the money, when we focus too much on the money, what we're doing is we're pressing that little hide button. Okay? Why? Why are we pressing the hide button? Because we think it's hidden. We think it's hidden. We think we have to find it. All right. So when we think that, we press the little hide button and the money is just not there. It's hidden. And you have to release the hide button in order for it to come up. You know, and when you just give up and stop worrying about the money, you stop focusing on the fact that it's hidden and the hide button is released and the money will pop right up. And this is why, you know, when you stop trying so hard and a lot of times just giving up, like I don't even care anymore, I don't want it anymore, that's when the things that you want will manifest. Not because they weren't there all along. They were always there all along. You just had the little hide button pressed, okay, because you were focused on the fact that it wasn't there. Because it had to not be there, because the law of attraction is always going to show you what you think is going to be there and hide from you what you believe is hidden. So that's literally the only thing that is in your way, is the worry and the concern and the trying. And that's why when you give up, literally just give it up, let it go, drop it off for a while, let somebody else worry about it. That's when it shows up. And yes, it can show up instantly if you do a real good job of just detaching right away. And by the way, if the idea of manifesting things quickly and fast or even instantly is something that you are very interested in, good news, I am currently working on my brand new Fast Manifestation program. This is my biggest program to date. It is my biggest. It is going to be my most expensive. Okay. So I'm just going to put that out there right now so everybody understands this is a longer course. And it also does come with coaching from yours truly. Now, that being said, it is not ready yet, but if you are interested in learning about that program and also getting a 50% off coupon code. And yes, that 50% off is going to be a good chunk of change. So if you're interested in getting that 50% off and notifications when this program goes live, please make sure to go ahead and sign up now for the notifications. And I will make sure to keep you updated and again, get you the 50% off coupon code when the program goes live. Also, if you are new to my work here, I would love to invite you to take my 5-minute Law of Attraction test. If you would like to know for sure that you, yes you, are really in charge of your reality and everything that you're thinking is what you are creating, I designed a very simple, very quick, and free test where you can prove the Law of Attraction to yourself. Put something out and watch it come back. And to take that test now, please go to manifestingtest.com. Again, that is manifestingtest.com. I will also go ahead and put a link below in the description, but manifestingtest.com is the direct link. Thanks so much for watching today's video on how when you give up, it manifests. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another one soon. Bye-bye.